What is up, my beautiful guys, girls, gays, and days? Welcome back to I Said What I Said. Yeah. Okay, so today I'm joined by a very special guest. A very special guest, actually. Charlie Jeer. Okay, applause. Round of applause
For myself?
Yeah, clap for yourself, obviously. Obviously, clap for yourself. Self-confidence.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, musician, singer, songwriter, saxophonist, model, and star of the latest season.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, Charlie. How are you?
I'm good. I had a nice morning.
What did you do
Woke
today?
up.
Tell me through your whole day so far.
I woke up. I've got this new practice where I like set my intentions for my day. So I like
Intentions?
Yeah, I set intentions for the day. So I'm like, I'm gonna, like go to the gym and have a good workout. I have like this little palo santo thing. That I burn.
What's a palo santo thing?
It's like a wood, and you burn it, and then it gives off like a nice.
Like what's the thing called where you like sage?
Yeah,
sage
kind of like
burning?
sage, incense vibes.
Are you spiritual like that?
Yeah, I mean like
What's our sign are you?
Leo. Yeah,
I'm a Leo Virgo.
I'm 20th of August.
23rd. Okay. Period. We're getting off to a good start. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited for today's episode because I'm a massive fan of Too Hot to Handle. Okay, I've been watching it since like the first season.
Yeah.
It's like it is one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, you're
ever.
probably a bigger fan than me, to be honest. I kind of went on there like a little bit blind, having just watched it in the background. with my sisters.
Really?
It was my little sisters actually who were like, "You have to go on this show."
Really?
Yeah.
Because did you have a reputation and your sisters were like, you should do this?
The thing, yeah, my little sisters got bored. They were hearing too much.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, round home, like, we have a very open relationship in my
Whereabouts
household.
are you from?
I'm from Kent.
Kent. Oh my
Yeah.
god, my brother went to Kent
Yeah.
Uni.
Canterbury.
Canterbury.
Canterbury. Big up Canterbury.
Go on.
But yeah, I think we have a very open relationship in our household. So I was very open to discussing my relationship activities, and
As you should.
yeah, and I think that my little sisters were very keen on me.
I've
going
only
to the show.
recently like spoken to my mum about like boys because I felt so weird about it for so long.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, I don't want my parents knowing anything because like this just feels gross.
Yeah. My mum always had the attitude though of like, if you don't let people speak about things or do things, then they'll do it in private, secretly.
I feel you.
That's where you get STDs.
Oh, not the STDs. Get rid. No,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
honesty is the best policy.
If you're not educated,
you need to be educated.
yeah, if you're
and
not
that's the
educated
truth.
on what you're doing, that's when
Wise
you have
words with
problems.
Charlie Jeer.
My mum used to
guys.
be an A&E nurse, so she gave me all of the sexual health education. that I needed.
Queen.
Young, and
Love
I
her.
promote that open discussion.
Open
in households, you know what I
discussion.
mean, you should
No, that's so real. You know, the first time I had to like speak to my mum about like guys and stuff like that was when I got caught like sneaking a guy out my house, and it was so awkward. It was so awkward because he like stayed over the night before, and I had to like rush him downstairs like 8 in the morning, and I forgot that my mum wakes up super early. She's literally having breakfast, like eating cereal. Walks down, he's walking out, and she's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's gay. Don't worry, he's gay. He's gay. Don't worry." It was so awkward, but I feel like all of you guys know Her Eyes, right? All of you. You must. Like, how many streams does that song have now?
I think around like 35 million, and that's just on Spotify as well. So
Oh
it did,
my god!
yeah, it was,
Oh my god! Because that's crazy. I remember when you like whipped out the saxophone on the show,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay, talent. Period. So you're not just a pretty face. You can also play a saxophone. That's really iconic.
Yeah.
And I love that. Tell me about like music, like how that happened. Like when did you start playing? How did you start playing when you were
Like,
11?
yeah, when I was like way younger, like my mum used to just play saxophone music in the car and stuff, and I just used to hear it, and I think it really spoke to me because they say that the sax is the closest instrument to the voice that isn't the voice, and so it's kind of like you get left to interpret saxophone
Okay.
in your own way, you know, what I mean?
Okay.
Rather than being told what the words are with like lyrics. So I think that's kind of why sax like spoke to me. But yeah, I started when I was 11.
Oh my god.
Had like classical training, got to grade 8,
Oh my God.
and then got like more jazzy training from like a different teacher. Where I just learned how to like really feel it, you know what I mean, and
my
play without the
God.
notes and everything.
I love that
Yeah,
because
but I
jazz is great.
Yeah.
Jazz is such an amazing genre of music.
I think a lot of people think that like saxophone music is jazz music, because I've had a lot of people kind of come towards me and be like, oh, like this isn't jazz, this isn't jazz. I'm like, firstly, I never said it was jazz. And secondly, not all saxophone music is necessarily jazz. Like I think when I like listen to the stuff that I end up playing and you know the music that we're working on, it's not really jazz, even though it is sax.
You have such a you've got a mix of house in there as well. I've noticed.
Because I think
in your songs.
I always use my saxophone as like a vocal. in a way. So it's kind of like more like it's more of like a entire vocal in itself rather than like jazz. That's kind of how I think
wish
about
I was more musically inclined. It's so unfair. It's like my dream to know how to play an instrument or something, but I just can't be bothered.
I feel like everyone can learn.
Really? Do you
I feel
think?
like, yeah.
Yeah, you're playing since you're 11. Like, come on. Like, obviously you're gonna be good. Like,
Yeah.
I think I can play like chopsticks on the piano. Like, I can do that, but I'm not that good at anything else. I can also kind of sing. Poppy, can I sing? I can kind of sing, like a little bit, but like not really.
I
If
feel like
really
the
want
way
to.
that you're speaking, I feel like you'd have a good go at like bad bitch rapping. You
Oh
know
my-
what I mean?
Period.
Like-
Period. Well, I love K-pop.
I'm talking like bad baby style.
Oh,
or-
really?
Yeah.
You have been playing the saxophone since you were really young. Obviously you've been continuing music throughout your life since a very early age.
And piano. as well.
And piano. Oh, and piano. Let's not forget. And piano too. Okay, multi musician as we see. But basically, you've been doing this for so long, and then all of a sudden you go into it to handle. How does that happen?
So I was making TikToks for kind of like since 2020 lockdown.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
And like I think a lot of people like maybe look at like, the social
Mhm.
profile that I have now, and they're like, oh yeah, you went on a reality show and then kind of got like followers and
Mhm,
stuff. But
mhm.
I was already making TikToks for like 4 years beforehand.
Oh.
I had like 350K.
Oh. Okay.
I think I was getting
Established
yeah.
as you should.
Yeah, and I was doing a economics degree at the time, and was kind of in my last year of economics.
Uh-huh.
Just signed a modeling contract, so I was kind of like going into this different world, and then finished my economics degree, and I was like, right, not really the biggest fan of the idea of putting on a suit and tie yet.
Real.
A job that I'm not passionate about.
Oh my god, I could never. How old are you? 22. You really? Why did I think you were older?
It's because I'm grey.
I don't think that's what makes you look older. I think it's your whole vibe. You give mature. How
Give daddy.
give daddy real as you should.
Yeah, so I was already doing TikTok. I
Mhm.
just started modeling, and then
Mhm.
like I was just like, right, like I'm 21, fresh out of uni. I was I've had 3 years of practicing like pulling girls at this point. I was like, let's go to the big stage really and take them to Netflix. So I was like, right, got casted that they
Wait, so they reached out to you?
yeah they Lana stood in my DMs.
What?
Yeah, Lana literally DM'd me and was like,
Interesting, because that's what Lucy said. By the way, there is a little bit of tea going on here. I'm going to bring it up. Okay, I'm going to bring it up. We have had Lucy on the pod, right? You two were a couple
yeah,
for a short minute.
yeah, couple turned friends.
Couple time friend. Yeah, no. She has the highest regards of you.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
said.
She's a great girl. Like,
No,
it just didn't
she's
work
the
out.
funniest girl ever.
Yeah.
Like, I literally love her. That episode is very funny. I can't lie. But yeah, so Lucy, no hard feelings. That Charlie is here. Sorry, no, it's okay. She wouldn't care. But anyways, so you're on Too Hot to Handle. You get scouted for that. What is it like stepping onto that show, like as a guy? Because I want to hear the guy perspective of this. Because I've had Lucy's perspective. I've also spoken to like some people that have been on Love Island before and all this kind of stuff. I could never do it. I want to know what it was like for you. Were you nervous? Were you scared? Like, what was the vibe?
I think everyone's gonna be like a little bit nervous.
obviously,
Like you're
yeah.
thinking, oh, like will I like anyone? Will
Mhm.
anyone like me? Which problem. But joking. But no, I was just like I was definitely a bit nervous,
Mhm.
excited, but
Mhm.
I did have a lot of confidence going in there, to be honest. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
I
you
was
did.
I was at a really good place internally. I read a great book before I went in there as well, called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffries.
On the screen now. Not
But
sponsored.
yeah, I like read a really good book. I was in a really good headspace. Like just in terms of like where I was at in life, like I just finished my uni degree, but it was just started modeling. So it was like there was
You definitely have the model look. 100%. It's the eyes. No, but yeah. So so was the vibe like going in? You felt comfortable?
yeah, I was super confident. And like ultimately, like I just went in with the attitude of like, right, I'm 21, I'm young, gonna have a
Hot,
good time.
cute, funny.
Like, I'm just here to have fun.
Real.
Whatever comes my way will come my way. And so I went in there not trying to chase, but like just
It's natural. It's all natural. As you should. As you should.
exactly. But it was wicked. I had a great time.
Really.
Really great time.
Well, it turned out well for you.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you think about it.
I feel like I got everything like that I wanted out of the experience in terms
You
of
literally have a hot girlfriend.
yeah, like, and I'm also like I am a really growth orientated person.
Uh-huh.
Like like I like to do things and like
Mhm.
kind of come out the other side a better person and get knowledge. And I feel like genuinely through that process, like not even just in terms of relationships, but just like as a person, I've really grown from it. And now having the
God.
experience of like having a show come out and everything, being able to watch myself back, just
Was
all
that
the life-
difficult?
yeah, and just all the life that's happened in between. Like it's just been such a fast paced kind of like
Mm.
year and a bit since
It
the
must
film.
be, because I feel like it wasn't that long ago that I watched it. Like that the last season.
Yeah, and
Like
you know,
it,
you think as well about like, I mean, we filmed it about 8 months before it came out,
Yeah.
and then I'd never been to America before. Now I've got like an American girlfriend. I went out to LA, spent like
Yeah.
3 months in LA in the last year. Charlie 2 years ago
God.
would be like,
What the
yo,
fuck am I doing?
like, what happened to your life, man? Like
It's
you were an economics
crazy.
you were an economics student bouncer. Like
Mhm.
when did you become a reality star?
35 million streams. Like, come on, This
Well,
is crazy.
36 because we've actually got Nobody out now as well.
Oh,
which also
yeah,
has 1 million
yeah.
streams.
I wanted to mention.
So, yeah.
I was gonna mention what our song of the week is, by the way, because I do this on every single episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody is mine.
Really?
Obviously, it's beautiful.
Thank
It's you know what? You are so skilled. It is actually mental.
Yeah.
Like I was on the train on the way here, and I was listening to it on the train because I was like, you know what? I listened to it like a few days ago, and I was like, oh, I want to listen to it again. I want to like refresh my
Should
memory.
listen
of
to
this
it every day.
Real, but I've been. Oh my god, I was so ill the past couple of days. I was literally just in bed,
Yeah.
like dying. But
Could have made you
anyways,
feel better.
real, to be fair, it could have been my medicine. You never know. I'll
Yeah.
try it next time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But anyways, I was listening to it on the train, and I was like, wait, I'm being transported somewhere right now. I was in like Monte Carlo in like a gold like slip not like tight dress. I was wearing like some Louboutin heels, and I had a dirty martini in my hand. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
And that's the vibe that it gave, and that's a skill to have. Like when a song can truly like transport you to like a different energy, different vibe, is so impressive. And you do have a beautiful voice as well.
Nah, thank
You're
you.
very
You know,
talented.
with my vocals as well, like
Mm.
what not a lot of people know. Like I was always like a proper like bedroom shower singer, like kept
Really?
it really quiet. But I think like growing up with like maybe some of the friend groups I have, not that I'm blaming you, but like maybe with some of the friend groups I have and everything, like I never really felt like I could like sing. You know what I mean? Like as in
You never got the
publicly.
validation from everyone else.
And I think I always kind of hid behind my saxophone and used my saxophone as my voice. And actually, like coming into recording Her Eyes, which was my first ever time in a recording studio, my
Yeah.
first ever time, like putting my
Yeah.
music down, which I'd always just sort of done in secret. Like and recording myself, and then now like being able to like develop that and feel more confident in that. Like it's been an amazing journey, and I'm glad that now I feel confident and comfortable enough to
I'm so
express myself
happy
with
for
that.
you. That makes me that makes me so happy. Like when I see anyone else feel like more like confident and like growth from like something that they truly are passionate about, it's the most beautiful thing. And that's incredible that you can do that. And it must have been crazy for, coming out of Too Hot and then making music. How did that transition occur?
Well, I mean, like I've always written and made music. Like I think obviously like learned how to play piano and
It's in your bones.
yeah, exactly. But I'd never like really sat down and gone, I'm gonna make a song that I'm gonna get recorded and released. You know what I mean? It would
Really?
be like a I don't know,
How did the
something
opportunity
to
go
do.
around?
And then really coincidentally got introduced to my producer, who's now like one of my best friends, Ben Stancombe. Basically, I kind of started from the moment, and I think that's kind of like a practice that I've carried on doing. And I always say like there's music in moments, and I think with Her Eyes and what the song's about, it was such an intense moment, and I was just like, that
Beautiful
moment
song.
is just like the thing I need to like write about. You know what I mean? And so it was like I was just sort of churning over the whole thing. I mean, like you think like I was with a different girl, I was on a reality show, then I stood opposite a girl, looked in her eyes, and I've been in a relationship for over a year because of it. Like the way that sort of second impacted me was something that I had to kind of get down and express.
I
And-
want to find love.
Yeah, and
That's
it was
beautiful.
and it was really nice. It was really nice as well to like meet the producer who helped me to kind of like get that onto
Put
a
the
track.
vision onto-
And
into-
now like I'm just absolutely loving like the musical process. Like,
Do you know what's crazy? Because it blew up on TikTok.
yeah,
That song was everywhere. There
Yeah.
wasn't a day for like a good like 4 months is what I'd say that like I could go through TikTok without seeing that song.
yeah.
And it's like, but not mad about it. Literally not mad about it. But yeah, no, that must have been crazy to like comprehend. Because I feel like when you're doing the whole creative process of creating something that you're really proud of, all you really want is success from that. And you think you put so much energy, you put a lot of emotion into it. And then you kind of do see this response that's really positive. How did that feel? Was that
It was like it was really validating, to be honest.
course.
I feel like it was something that I kind of put out I wanted people to love it. I wanted people to connect with it, and like
And people did.
yeah, but I didn't necessarily put it out wanting to be validated from it. you know, like I kind of just put it out wanting people to connect with it, but like I didn't want that to make me feel a particular way. Whereas when
So
it's
like,
like,
I'm putting this thing into the world, you either love it,
yeah,
or
just
hate
kind of
you
putting it
have
out with no expectations. But like I did work it obviously on my own socials and stuff. But then when I saw it really take off and people resonate with it, and then, you know, for it to kind of like go viral on TikTok, like, yeah, I mean,
It's the best thing
crazy.
to happen when you're a musician.
Yeah,
To be
yeah,
fair,
it
I feel like
helps.
back in the day they used to say that like, oh, if your song like went viral on TikTok, like it's just a TikTok song now. But like, no, I disagree. I think that when a song can go viral on TikTok, it means that it's actually like super well, like versatile, well loved. Everyone can appreciate something if everyone wants to use it in a video. Do you know
Yeah,
what
and
I mean?
I think as well, like the sound of the song was like so fresh, and I think people
She
hadn't.
says she loved, but just with
I
no, it's
I don't even need to
beautiful.
be here.
No, real. I'll be Charlie Jeer. Okay, I'm taking your job. It's mine now. There's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, no, it's an amazing song, and it's incredible that like that transition of your life. And like, so you've been in the studio like making more songs. Like, do you have?
Yeah, pretty much constantly. Like
Yeah.
now, I'm like, I'm really just trying to spend all my time in the studio because
Mhm.
I just want to put out more music. Like that feeling of like putting it out and having it be received, and now like the luxury of having people kind of interested in my future releases and stuff. Like I just want to like give everyone what they want. You know what I mean? Just give everyone the songs that they want.
Ah.
Really like the next thing for me after I've put out maybe like a couple more tracks, like I really want to go and like perform these songs live and take it on a tour
Definitely.
and, you know, and like,
Definitely.
and also like for me, it kind of still doesn't feel real, if you know what I mean, because it's like, it's all online. It's like people using my song and
I
it going
totally get
viral on
you.
TikTok. But like, I want to stand in a room in front of people and hear them sing my song back to me. You know what I mean? Like,
As you
so
as you should. Because the thing is, it's like when you see numbers on a screen and all that kind of stuff, like views or all of that, it's like, oh, but like you can kind of like forget about it. It doesn't feel like the physicality of that is not real. It's once you start singing, performing in front of people I think is when you're probably going to feel like, oh my God, like I'm making an impact, or like people really relate to this. And it's so incredible.
Yeah.
And as you should.
nah, exactly,
mean, I love
exactly.
that.
And it's like, it's for me, it's the biggest compliment. Like when someone comes up to me and like, obviously I did Too Hot to Handle. Like I knew that I was gonna get recognizability from it. Like I'm happy to like talk about it and stuff. Like it was a thing that I did, you know, publicly and stuff. But for me, what like means the most is when someone comes up to me and they just tell me that they like really connected maybe with my music.
And people
And,
go,
you know,
that's your true passion. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
it makes sense for that. I mean, obviously, Too Hot is like was a really amazing opportunity for you, I'd say. Like in order to like kickstart that whole process, and obviously you're so loved from the show as well. And I think it was a really good thing for you actually.
Even it wasn't even my intentions as well though. Like I
Exactly.
didn't go on there at all with the intention of writing a song. It was just like the moment that
It
happened.
snowballs,
Just,
things happen. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that's the beauty of life. So I want to play a game. Can we
okay,
play a game?
we can
Okay.
play a game.
Because
Depends on the game actually. Let me. Yeah.
it's called This or That.
Okay. Yeah.
So live in the Too Hot to Handle villa for the rest of your life, or never use social media again. I feel like this is an easy one.
Probably never use socials again.
What?
Yeah. I couldn't live in the.
Oh wait! Oh no! Wait! Yeah, I just got that. No, sorry. I was going to say
Yeah.
never use socials again.
Yeah, I don't think I could live in there. Like Lana. Nah.
No.
Nah.
No.
Can't have that
So
again.
Lana, like, I asked Lucy this, and Lucy said that Lana is actually like it's a real thing. Like, it's a
Yeah.
real like.
It's like a
speech.
real robot that sits there and then makes noise.
It is.
Yeah. Exactly.
That is so weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is so fun. Bad Lana as well.
Yeah, bad Lana.
She's
also.
a baddie though.
Mhm.
I wish she's a bad Lana is an insta
She's a
baddie.
baddie though.
She's a baddie. She's
Yeah.
a baddie. She's real.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay. So
Yeah,
you'd
but no,
rather
but like
never use social media
I
again.
could live without socials. Do you know what I
Addicted
mean?
to your phone?
Nah, I'm not addicted to my phone.
I am.
I use my phone a lot, but I'm not addicted to it.
Mm-hmm. Good. I think that's good.
I
I think
actually
it's good to
love-
have a good.
I love being on the
balance.
show and not having my phone for like a month. Like when I got
Oh,
it back, I
shit, you
didn't
don't-
want to.
Didn't have your phone for a month.
Yeah, I didn't want to look at it. Like when I got it back, I actually hated my phone when I got it back. Yeah, because I
You must have
was
seen
just
so
like, why have I
much
got
going
to
on.
answer this shit, man? Like I'm here.
No.
Like this is life. I want to be in this moment. I don't want to be here
I can
talking about
tell
shit I don't care about.
You're a very present person.
You know what I mean? I try
No,
to
it's
be.
a
Yeah,
vibe. I
yeah.
love it. But okay, next this or that question.
Oh.
I don't know which one you're gonna pick.
Okay.
Because like promo or the truth.
Crazy.
Okay. High rise or nobody.
I tried to ask Kat this question the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she said her eyes.
Really? Well, yeah, that's about her.
You know what
They're both about her.
Yeah,
Surely.
you know what it is. So like, I always say like, there's music and moments and stuff, and like, start the creative process with the moment you want to capture and the moment you want to come across in the music. Her eyes, the moment is like, it's an incredible moment. It was there. Nobody, the moment was about kind of like being in a club where there's other people and realizing that, and like, I'm obviously in a long distance relationship. My girlfriend's in LA, and being in a club in London and my girlfriend's not there, but obviously there's, you know, other girls and stuff, but you kind of have like this realization that you don't want any of those girls that are around you because of the one that you've got.
Loyalty.
Something like that.
Wait, as you should. No, I that's iconic, and I agree. And I think that they're both beautiful, beautiful songs, and that was mean of me to put that in there. But I had to do something.
Yeah, but right now, nobody.
Well, onto that. London or LA? Because you say you were in LA for 3 months. How was that?
Yeah, really good.
Really good.
Really good.
I love LA.
LA's really fun, but London. But
you grew up in Kent, so I feel like you didn't grow up in London.
No, I grew up in Canterbury, so for me, London was always the first.
Canterbury, is it the same thing? Or am I?
Canterbury's in Kent.
Canterbury's in Kent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but like, London was like the first big city experience that I had. Like, for me, when I was younger, Canterbury was a big city. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Which
I
is
see.
tiny. And then I came to London and was like, shit, like there's a world out here. You know what I mean? But I think like London, for me, just in terms of like, controversial, the people. I love the people of London, and like, you know, it's really nice for me to be around Brits, actually.
What type of vibe are you on the tube? Do you like keep to yourself?
No.
Are you loud on the tube?
No, I
You
show
eat on the tube.
people. I show people my music on the tube.
To be fair though,
I sit on the tube.
like that's kind of valid. Like
Yeah.
I feel like if I had music, I'd be like everyone. Like if every person that had headphones in, I'd take their phone, go into their Spotify, and if they had Spotify, and put my song.
Yeah, that's what I do. I literally pitch myself relentlessly because I'm sat there and I'm like, what are you doing other than listening to my music right now?
You need to do a video with Tube Girl. You need to do a video.
Yeah,
with
I
Tube
actually know her. I know her. Yeah, she's
Yeah, is she cool?
Yeah, she's sick. She's
I've never
a
met
cool
her
girl.
before.
Yeah.
I feel we should get her on the podcast.
Yeah,
at
do
some
it.
point. Yeah, but
Put you
yeah,
in
I can
touch.
imagine a video with you and Tube Girl because it's like I feel like your music also does give London vibes.
Yeah,
big
for sure.
time. As much as it gives like I'm in a jazz bar in a foreign country or something like that, it also gives very London.
Yeah.
Very.
I mean,
like,
LA weather, crazy though. LA weather's
True.
crazy, and like I do like the weirdness of LA.
Mhm.
Like I think there's a lot of weird in LA, which I personally think is cool.
Sadly, I couldn't club there if I went now.
But you know, that's the thing. Then there's
Fake
the whole like,
ID.
oh
Scared-
really?
yeah, I'm 20.
Oh, crazy kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you call me a kid? Did you just call me a kid? Not gonna lie, I am.
Yeah.
Like I'm a child. No, in my brain, I'm like 16.
Yeah, I can tell.
Really?
Nah,
You
I'm
think?
joking.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
immature maybe.
Yeah, but
Okay.
also, I mean, aside from like your age and the clubbing
Mm.
scene, I also just think like, in general, I haven't had the best time going on like nights out and stuff there. Yeah.
What's your like typical night out in London?
I really don't go out that much at the moment. You know what it is? Because I used to be a bouncer. Yeah, I did security for like 3 years. And I think if there's anything that could kind of put you off clubbing, it's being a bouncer.
Being a bouncer.
Yeah, I've seen all sorts
I've
of
had
stuff. and-
multiple bad experiences with bouncers.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to
Really
be the,
bad.
I always tried to
It's
be the
always
good
my
experience.
fault. It's always my fault. It's never the bouncer's fault. I'm gonna be so real. The bitches that say it's the bouncer's fault, you can fuck off. It's not true.
You seem like you'd be trouble.
No, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Couple drinks, I reckon.
Yeah, no, I'm
There
not.
it is,
I'm a
you know what I
tequila
mean?
girl, that's
There's a
why.
reason she's got a podcast.
Do you think?
Loves to make noise.
Okay.
It's not a bad thing, though.
It's not a bad thing.
No.
Okay, never play the saxophone again or never box again.
Never box again. And this is actually a choice that I have kind of
Already
had to make because I've had like some pretty bad hand injuries from boxing.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So I've had some pretty bad hand injuries in my time, and there was like a period where I actually had to stop boxing because my hands were so
God.
bad that when I would go and like I'd let my hands recover, got them x-rayed, got the clear, went back, punched, landed one punch on someone's head, and then my hand was fucked again. So basically now I just give the priority to my sats because I'm like I can't
As
not
you
do
should.
that. And
It
also
will, and it's popping off.
yeah, and if you want to be a boxer, like you have to like you can't dip your toe into boxing. Like you have to
How
take
long were you
it
boxing
ser-
for?
I started learning how to fight when I was like 11. Started with Muay Thai, then did MMA for like 2 years, and did boxing.
I did
Had-
karate for like a year.
yeah.
Yeah, when I was like 8.
How did you find that?
Really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get a belt?
Yeah, yeah. I think I was like maximum like green.
It's cold.
Is that good?
It's alright.
I don't remember it well. I don't remember well, but I was a baddie. To be fair, but put 2 samurai swords.
Baddie.
Yeah, I was a baddie.
Yeah.
No, but put 2 samurai swords, and I would have been so iconic, little 8-year-old me. So 11, you were also boxing and also playing the saxophone.
Yeah.
Would you ever take the saxophone to the ring?
Probably not.
Wouldn't-
Actually, it would be a good
actually-
little weapon. It's like, then they'd probably break.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think, like I was saying though, if you want to do boxing, you have to take it so seriously. And it's like, for me, I'd actually rather the lifestyle of a saxophone player. But also, like, I did love boxing.
Okay, cool. Well, I feel like I assumed that you'd answer it that way, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one last thing that we have to
Go
play.
for it.
Okay, it's called the confession booth. I put on my Instagram story every time I film. It's confession time.
Okay.
And all of my followers tell me some mad fucking shit. Okay, it gets crazy.
Okay.
It gets crazy. And what's fun is when we play it with guests is because you have to do some response, give some advice.
Okay, great.
we both
I give advice. Okay,
Yeah,
crazy.
we both have to give
Yeah,
advice.
let's go. Let's go.
I feel like you're a very well-rounded person, and I feel like you could give very good
I'm
advice.
very well-rounded.
Well-rounded?
I'm very well-rounded.
Oh, this is very relevant. This is very relevant. How weird is this? I'm long distance with my boyfriend and it's starting to affect me. What's your advice, Charlie? If you didn't know, Charlie is with Kat. Stunning. You have the hottest girlfriend I've ever seen.
Naturally.
Naturally. And you are long distance. And
Yeah.
how's that for you? And how would you give advice to this person?
I mean, like, it's kind of not really something I can give too much advice on because it's like, I don't know. You just got to decide how you feel. Like, I mean, I find long distance like really hard sometimes.
Of course.
I mean,
I
like,
can imagine.
and like I've just had Kat here for like a month, which was really nice. But like, I mean, the longest we didn't see each other was like nearly 3 months.
3 months.
That time was really tough. I don't know. You just got to make a call, I guess, for if it's worth it to you. I mean, you can always like try and put some work in, maybe go see them because like I feel like it's always better. Like,
Just
I
make
don't
some
know.
effort to, like,
yeah, like when me and Kat weren't together for so long, like you can start to like overthink certain things in your head, and you know you go in circles about stuff. And then the second, like, I remember the second I saw Kat and gave her a hug, and then like smelt her, which is weird to say, but I smelt
No,
her.
valid.
I was just like, and it just all goes better again. So like, I think maybe just go see him if you can.
If you
My
can.
advice.
No, as you should.
And then make a
You know
decision when
what?
you're with them.
Be strong.
Yeah.
Be strong. Because if you truly love someone, then your distance, I don't think, will matter.
Yeah, but also, like, you know, it's one of them things. I wouldn't tell someone that they had to stay with someone just because they loved them and they were in long distance. Like, if it's that tough, like, I do understand. Like,
No, yeah.
I really
imagine.
I empathize with that person.
Mhm.
Actually, feel sorry for them.
Well, I wanted to ask you what your more plans are you've got going over like the next few months, year, whatever. What do you want to like promote? What do you want to suggest? What do you want to say? Because you're doing amazing and I think you're great. And I want you to plug everything that you're doing right now.
I'm like literally just working
Mhm.
relentlessly
Mhm.
on making better music.
So we can expect more music.
100%.
Nobody is out.
I'm literally going to the studio after this to hopefully finish my next song as well. So hopefully I should have that ready for you guys soon.
Do you have any lyrics? Like,
Yeah, but
what,
I can't, I'm not going to give it to you.
No,
yet.
you can't say anything, nothing.
Let me save it.
Like- You don't
mm,
have to.
hey, let me save it. Let me save it.
Okay,
Just because you know anything can happen. But like, there's some golden stuff.
You know what? I think it's good that you saved it.
there's some golden stuff
Uh-huh.
coming.
I'm really
That's
excited.
what I'm gonna say. I mean, there's some golden stuff. But yeah, so just working on music, like investing time back into my art as well, because like I could just like keep recording and you know keep putting out content and marketing music, but like really, if I take the time to become a better artist, then I can put out better stuff for other people. So you know, I'm like putting the time back into that, which is hard to do because I've had to actually say no to more stuff now that like I could be doing.
It's
'cause
about
I'm
your
like,
priorities.
yeah, I'm just like putting more time back
Uh-huh.
into myself to be better for you know people.
Totally.
And you know when I put out stuff, I want it to be the best it can be. So recording, improving, and then long term, I want to like midterm, I want to just get enough songs out so that I can go and play these songs in real life because I want to see all the people who are like actually connected to my music. I want to stand in front of them, look at them. you know, have that
Everybody go
moment.
listen to the 2 songs that are out now.
Yeah.
Her Eyes and Nobody now.
Yeah, and we've had
You
a great,
won't regret it.
yeah, we've had a great
Seriously.
start as well. Like you
So
think
good.
2 songs, like
So good.
so everyone's loving it. So I'm just really excited for like the future. I just want to like. You know what I mean?
Totally. No,
Yeah.
I agree. And I think you're doing amazing. And I
Ah,
wanted to say
thanks.
thank you so much for coming on. I said what I said. You definitely said what you said today. in my
I did.
opinion.
I did.
You
I
did.
said it.
Have you said everything you needed to say? Is there anything that's on your mind? Not anything. You just want to say. You just want to be like, this morning my cereal was gross. I think
Just
it was stale.
The only thing that is on my mind is if you're watching this and you want to do something, but you don't feel like you can be successful in doing it, don't listen to anyone who tells you you can't be successful. Pursue your dreams. People told me that I couldn't be a professional saxophone player. It's cool to play the saxophone. It's cool to do music. So that would be it.
Yeah. You ate with that one. You ate.
I was off the dome as well.
No crumbs. You ate with that one. Thank you so much.
And also, it's hot in here, so sorry if I look.
It's boiling. It's boiling. We know that it gets hot in here.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Charlie.
Thanks.
And see you soon, guys.
Yeah.